Hey guys, you're welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to properly detangle your thick, fussy, natural hair. And my hair has been like this for the past 2 weeks. I've just been packing it into a puff like this. So it's really matted right now. I have not combed through my hair in the last 3 weeks. So I feel like this is the best moment for me to actually show you guys how to detangle your thick, fussy, natural hair properly, correctly, by yourself at home. Okay? So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, then you definitely want to keep on watching. There are a couple of things you are going to need to be able to detangle your hair properly. You are going to need conditioners with very good sleep, and for this process I'm going to be using this Tresemme conditioner and this L'Oreal conditioner. I'm going to be using them because they are like the only conditioners that I have at home. The other conditioners that I have, they are deep conditioners and they are more expensive. So and I'm going to be using a lot of this conditioner to detangle my hair, so I need something that is not very expensive, that I'll be able to use a lot of it, but will still give me that sleep. So any good conditioner will definitely, any good rinse out conditioner will definitely work for this process. Also, you are going to need like a spray bottle with warm water or cold water, whichever one you like, but I'm using warm water because it's cold. So just so that you can spray your hair, because in as much as you're going to use a lot of conditioner, the water will definitely help your hair to absorb the conditioner better and faster. Also, you are going to need something to like put your hair in different sections, and for that I'm going to be using these bands, and then I'm also going to be using this claw clip. And the last but not the least, you're going to be needing combs, obviously. So I'm going to be using this white tooth comb and also this white tooth detangling brush. I love this particular detangling brush because it detangles my hair very well. I really love it. This process can be a little messy, but it's usually better to do it this way than to comb through dry hair. As you can see, my hair is really dry and matted. So the first thing I did, and you want to do, is to drench your hair with water, like wet your hair. This is not a matter of let your hair be damp. No, wet your hair. Be generous with the water. Ideally, I'm supposed to do this under the shower, but because I was filming it, I had to use the spray bottle. So you can do it under the shower so that it can be faster, faster to drench your hair with water. So I drench my hair with lots of water because the water will definitely help to let my hair absorb the conditioner faster, better, and it will be a lot easier for me to detangle my hair. Water also makes the whole process 2 times or 3 times messier, so you want to have a towel beside you so that you can always clean your hands in between. After saturating your hair with lots of water, your curl should have loosened up a little bit at this point. Then you can go ahead to apply lots of conditioner to your hair. I mean, don't be too stingy with conditioner when you want to detangle your hair. This is the most important procedure when it comes to your natural hair. So you want to be generous with the conditioner. Apply it generously throughout your hair. I had to mix the 2 conditioners that I was using because I was running out of conditioner, and I really needed to detangle my hair on this particular day. That explains why I was going in between, the 2 conditioners. So apply the conditioner generously to your hair, and at this point you should be able to at least part your hair into 2. Okay, so the first thing I did after applying conditioner to my hair was to part my hair into 2 and then into 4. After parting it into 2 with my fingers, emphasis on with my fingers, after parting it into 2 sections, the left and the right, I went ahead to part each section into 2 other sections, just as you can see it. It should still be difficult to like run your fingers through your hair at this point, but you should be able to part your hair into big sections, just as you can see. So I have 4 sections at the end of the day, and then I will start working with 1 section at a time. Okay, I want you to also try to imagine combing through all this hair without putting it in sections. It will be difficult and there is no escaping breakage. The hair is definitely going to break. Okay, so after dividing all the hair with my fingers into 4 sections, I will go into each section and even divide each section into other sections, and then start the whole process again. Spray each section with water, saturate it with lots of conditioner, and then start finger detangling. Finger detangling is essentially just trying to run your fingers through your hair. Okay, it's going to be a little difficult when you start, but when you continue to do it, you realize that your hair is actually getting smoother and your fingers can actually go through it easily. as you go on with the finger detangling process. Okay, the mistake many people make is to try and start detangling with your detangling brush or with your wide tooth comb at this point, and that is the beginning of doom for your natural hair, because you know the pattern of your hair is very tight and coily, and you know it's intertwined. So when you try to comb through your hair at this point with your comb or with your detangling brush, your hair will break, and you are trying to minimize breakage as much as possible. That is why it is advisable to finger detangle your hair properly. Ensure that your fingers can go through it, and finger detangling is not hard at all, and that is why I started with smaller sections. You know, start with small sections, drench your hair with water, apply lots of conditioner, and that is why I said you should use cheap conditioner in this case, because you know it's just for detangling. Use cheap conditioner for this process, so that when you are using a lot of conditioner, your body will not be paining you that, oh, I'm wasting my conditioner. At the end of the day, it's cheap anyway, so you can as well just use it as long as it has good sleep. So ensure that you are running your fingers through your hair carefully, and when your fingers can go through your hair properly, then you can start combing through your hair in sections. Oh, don't forget, in sections. You don't want to do it as a whole. That is the beginning of doom. After finger detangling your hair, that your fingers can go through your hair from the tips to the roots and vice versa, then you can comb through your hair with your wide tooth comb, just as you can see me do. And you also want to make sure that you are removing shed hairs, all the shed hairs that come out. You are removing it at every step of the way, so that it does not get stuck in your hair again. And after using the wide tooth comb, then you can go ahead and use your detangling brush to even make it smoother and to make sure that you are removing all the shed hairs. Detangling your hair or your natural hair should not be hard at all. All you need is patience and the skill. You have to be patient. You have to be patient. There is no two way about it. You have to be patient about it. Natural hair is not difficult. You just have to create time for it. The same way you create time for other activities in your life, create time for your natural hair, and you realize that it is not difficult. You just have to take your time to do it. Finger detangle, go in with your wide tooth comb, then go in with your detangling brush. Detangling brush is optional anyway, but I mean, that is it. So that's basically the whole process of detangling your thick fuzzy natural hair. This was all the hair that I lost after like a month. I calculated it after like 4 Sundays. That's like a month. I think that's not too bad. And also, when you see long hair strands like this from your shed hairs, I mean, that's a good sign, because those are shed hairs. But when you see a lot of short strands like this, then that's breakage. So you don't want to have a lot of short hairs. You want to have more of long hairs. So that's it. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.